Welcome to our series. Ano means what? Use it to ask what something is. 2 syllables. Now say it with me. Ano?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna be talking about questions in Waray. There are different questions in Waray. We have ano, hino, sino, hain, diin, whatever. But today we're gonna be talking about ano or what. So ano, basically when you're asking for something that you're not familiar with, or maybe you're asking for someone's name or someone's gender or someone's whatever, someone's school, whatever it is. So that's what we're going to be talking about with ano in this video. All right, so there are different types of questions for the ano question, right? In English, you can say, "What are you doing?" So in this video, we're not going to be talking about like what someone is doing or answering an action word. Let's say we're not going to be talking about what are you singing, what are you doing. No, we're just going to be talking about simple questions with what is that, what is this, right? I'm going to be giving you verbs in the next coming videos because I want you guys to learn few more, or I want you guys to learn action words or verb words in Waray before we will be talking about, or before we talk about those types of questions. For now, we're just gonna be, talking about a simple question. Maybe you're in the market, or maybe you're asking someone at home, um, things like that. All right. So, all right. Without further ado, let's start. So I have 2 columns here. I'm gonna be having a waray question, and then what it means, and then the grammatical structure. And then here I'll give you um possible answers, or how you'll answer those questions. There are, I think, 5 questions in this video, or 6. Um, Absolutely, you can drop your question in the comments if you wanted me to translate or give you an idea on how to say it in Waray. Okay, so first one would be simple. Um maybe if you're somewhere in samar or LEYTE and you want to ask someone, hey, what's your name? Ano't imngaran? Or you can say, sir, ano't imngaran? Or ma'am, ano't imngaran? Or if you're talking to a kid, you can say, if it's a kid, then you say, budoy, ano't imngaran? Or if it's a little girl, you can say, iday, ano't imngaran? Or just, ano't imngaran? Ano't imngaran? What is your name? So, ano itimngaran? Ano't imngaran? Some people would say, ano't imongaran? Same meaning. Waray people loves to shorten their, I'd say, connectives. I'm not sure if that's what they call it, but anot im is your, or imo, as we have talked about in my previous video. So ano itim ngaran? You can just say, you can answer, oy, kumusta? Ako si, and then your name. If you're being asked by someone from the island, then you can say, oy, kumusta? Ako si Carl. Oy, kumusta? Ako si Catherine, or kumusta? Ako si Kathy, or kumusta? Ako si Luisa, or whatever your name is. If you're the one asking, ano't imngaran? That's the accent, or how would you say it? Ano't imngaran? And then you say, Tonyo. Some would just say their name. Some would say, uy, Tonyo, kumusta? Or you can say, um, just like add a greeting with your name, or before or after your name. So you can say, kumusta? Ako si, then your name. Okay? So either you can say, Maupay nga aga, ako si. So basically, you add a greeting if you want to be polite, or you can just say your name. That it doesn't matter. But if you want to be more polite, you can say, if it's morning, then you can say, Maupay nga aga, ako si. Or you can, if you know that person's name, you can say, Luisa, maupay nga aga, ako si. You can do that too. Next one would be, ano ini? If you're the one asking, you have to be holding an object. Let's say, ano ini? Ano ini? Ano ini? What is this? You have to be holding an object, right? If you're in the market, ano ini? You have to be pointing to something. If you're asking about what fruit is this, ano ini nga prutas? If it's a fruit or whatever, a vegetable, ano ini nga prutas? Or just simply say, ano ini? Ano ini? Ano ini? You can hold it and show the person you're asking to. Ano ini? Right? But if you're the one being asked, you can just say the name of the object. It's okay if you use the English term, it's fine. Because a lot of Filipinos love to borrow words. Most of us don't even use some of our words. Okay, so you can definitely just use the English term for anything. That's also fine. Next would be, ano ito? Or ano iton? Ano ito or ano iton? That means you're pointing to an object. Maybe somewhere in the room that you can't, it's like it takes time for you to walk there and get it. So you just point it, ano iton? Ano iton? Ano iton? What is that? Ano iton? Ano iton? Or ano ito? Ano ito? If someone is showing you, hey, have you seen this? Ano iton? If you haven't, or if you're not familiar with it, ano iton? You don't know. So ano iton? What is that? Ano iton? And then you can say, if you're the one being asked, right? You can say, hain ini, or hain ini. Is this what you're talking about? Where? Is this what you're talking about? Oh, it's an earbud casing. Hain ini, where? This? That's how it means. That's what it means. Where? This? It's a milk. It's a powdered milk. Or you can say, where? This? Yeah, that. It's an liniment oil or something. So if you're asking someone about an object that you're not familiar with, maybe they're showing you, or maybe you're pointing it somewhere in the room, you can say, ano ito? Ano ito? Ano ito? Now, if you're being asked, hey, ano ito? Hain ini? Oh, it's a powdered milk. You can just say, which one? If you're confused, like, someone is pointing at an object maybe right in front of you and you're not sure which one they're pointing to, and you can say, hain ini? Or ini? Hain ini? It's a powdered milk. Okay? So, ano ito? Ano iton? What is that? Hain ini? Meaning to say you're already holding an object, or maybe, you're showing someone, hain ini? Then you say the English term. Or maybe if you know the word in Waray, then you can say it. Next one would be, ayan, ano't iyangaran? So first one is ano't imngaran, meaning your name, you're talking to the person right in front of you. This time, ano't iyangaran, you're referring to someone else. Maybe you're talking to a partner and you want to know a neighbor's name. So you can say, ano't iyangaran? What's his name or what's her name? By the way, we don't have any pronouns. So basically we just use the word iya, meaning it's his or her. So ano't iya ngaran? Then you can just, hiya, he, and then the name of the person. Or you can just say the name of the person directly. Ano't iya ngaran? Or if the person is there, then you ask maybe your partner, ano't iya ngaran? If you can't say it directly to the person, you can also say this. Ano't iya ngaran? Hi, hiya, he. See? Hiya, he, and then the name. Okay? So, ano't iya ngaran? Right? Ano't iya ngaran? Ano it iya ngaran? Sometimes you'll hear it as anot. They would connect the ano and then it. Ano't iya ngaran? Ano it iya ngaran? It's the same thought. Okay? Same meaning. So you can say hiya, he, and then the name, or you can just say the name. Anton, Chelsea. Next one. Ano hiya? Ano hiya? What is he or what is she? Now, if you're if you're confused, if someone is a straight male or female or whatnot. Ano hiya? So you can say, if it's a girl, then you say babae iton hiya. Or lalaki iton hiya. Or bayot iton hiya. Bayot meaning gay. So I'm not here to offend anyone, but that's how communication is done in those islands. Okay. So ano hiya? What is he or what is she? If you're just, confused. It's not offensive if you ask someone their gender, especially if you're confused. I don't think it's offensive. But yeah, babae iton hiya or lalaki iton hiya or bayot iton hiya or tomboy iton hiya. All right, so I hope you learned something with ano. Again, we're not gonna be talking about questions and then like a verb with a verb, like what are you doing, what are you eating, what are you. No, we're gonna talk about that next time because this is already a lot of information that you have to, learn. So, ano tim ngaran? Ano tim ngaran? Ano ini? Ano ito? Ano iton? Ano't iya ngaran? Ano hiya? So these are just simple questions. If you have a question that you want me to translate below, just comment it in the comment section. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.